Hello. Yay, that works. So I'm here. This is gonna be fun. Also, I recently realized how to get some of the things for one of the things I'm looking forward for on Umusume Pretty Derby. I'm trying to raise enough things, and for the current event that we currently have, you can kind of get some stuff for the sort of like Japanese, and I then realized some of the tags you can get, you can win in events and win in races. So I need to win. There's a couple of stuff I can level up, and I might level them up later. But because not this week's, because I definitely don't have enough time to get it this week, and I'm doing a sprint this one, and I don't think the one that I'm looking for is a sprint. But I'm definitely going to be able to get it up for the next sprint. Also, not this week, and maybe not next week. Wait, let me check the ending. Yeah, maybe one of the last ones. They're going to be a bit off because I had a drop. Yay. I'm not going to talk about it. I think like any other ones I've done before, I'm not going to talk about it too much because I want to keep these two things separate. So I don't know much about it. Well, I do know about it. But I don't want you to know much about it. For reasons. My own reasons, obviously. But let's get into the fun part. I don't have many left. I've just got a couple. One of them I think is get the wanted posters, which I've got. Wait, 29. Wait, no, that is free. It's 30, 31, 32. Okay. But let's do death. Okay, let's check the audio. Audio good? Okay. Now I do the same thing that I did for yesterday's one, or this one here, for the last time. I need to check this for today. Unless it's you, and then I need to get my research notes out. And then I'm just gonna. I'm still gonna do this one fairly correctly because there's no reason why not to, and I just want to make sure I get all the answers when I get the perfect week. That is not it. That is something else. Here's my sheet of paper. This is what happens when you have like a whole sheet of paper where it's like, yeah, you need to figure out which one I need. Which one's the one that I need for this? Probably is like one that's like really crumbled up because I remember it wasn't great. Wait, no, it's not here. Weirdly enough, it isn't here actually. Great. Why don't I have it? That is actually shocking, but I don't have it. It could be in these, which also could be the case. I have so many loose pieces of paper that it's actually a joke. It's like, I need to sort this out. But until then, I can just. That's not my neighbor answers. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. I've done this before, but I always just double check it. 4, 2, 8, 6, 5, 3. 8, 8, 8, 5, 5. Right, okay, so you pass, don't care. You come in, and I'm gonna see the damage. So you're fine, you're dead. It's not many people dead. I theoretically might not even get it because it's percent people aren't dead. Okay, that mustache is creepy. Getting so many double gangers meaning the right people. I've got 3 days to basically eliminate everyone. Okay, moving on. Why am I getting you so many times? That's like the third version of you. You're definitely dead at this point. Who's actually on the list? Oh, you three. So that means I've nearly got one person out of every floor. More people dead. I'm surprised this guy shows up. I was like, please don't arrest me too. I was like, I will try. I mean, I will try not to. Oh. I got another wanted poster. Also, what? So, yeah. That means, overall, we just have one person. Floor 2 is, like, weirdly enough, fine. Floor 3 has been, like, hit the most. Floor 2, I think, is the best off. But I think that's because 2 of them are they live by themselves. Also, thank you for the wanted! Also, I need to kind of have them go here, because if I feel like there's the appearance, I don't think I can grab the wanted if I haven't seen it. Oh, you're here. I haven't had you in a while. Or ever, because one of you wanted being dead. Okay. So that is... None of you should leave. No one will enter. I need to see what the number is for the last one, because if that's the case, I need to redo this one. It's not that bad, actually. Okay, let me just fix my iPad so the charging works. I have to like put it at the weird angle and it has to be like, yeah, yes, put the angle up. Yeah. No, no, okay, great. Also, you're probably dead. Also, why is this not working? Oh, jeez. Can you hit slightly up? No? No, this is annoying. But I do need you charged, please. That's the annoying part. My iPad's like a little bit. That's why I'm not charging on my iPad. I mean, recording on my iPad. Because it doesn't fit this thing. That's why I'm doing it through my phone. because the alignment needs to be right. Okay. Hopefully by the last one we'll get everyone. Okay, then you. Okay, 5, 3, 6, 8, 7, 0, 9, 1, 2. Yeah, you're the only person who's going to be happy with me. The next one's going to be opposite, where I'm like, just allow everyone in, and then that's the double ganger one. Okay, that is halfway. With the double ganger one, I think it won't be as bad because realistically, if you get 2 people, you will wipe out floors of them because like, oh, I'm just gonna set up these people up, and they're gonna go up. So now I need to check this. I will arrest you someday. Okay. So, first floor, besides you, has been taken out. Second floor, besides you, has also... Actually, no, you and you. There's 2 people on the second floor. And only 1 person on the first floor. And I think that's literally the people who are... Besides... No, wait, no. Besides... Wait, no, you're dead. You're not dead. So hopefully I get all of them. I actually might check who it is because that was you. Oh wait, no, I need... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yay! Goodbye. Yeah, I already know the truth, so I don't care. So, you're dead. That would mean... Besides you, the second floor is dealt with. The second floor is dealt with. Everyone's dead besides Margaret. Which you're not Margaret, but you're going to be kicked out anyway. Okay, I don't know which one of you is real, but you're down anyway. That should be... No, wait, no. He's on the 3rd floor. Okay, is he on the 3rd floor? No, he's on the 1st floor. He's the last person from the 1st floor. I'm still looking for like 2 more people. Which is DW and Margaret. Is that everyone? That should be the third floor taken care of. If you are the person. That's the second floor. I think that's all of them. That's everyone dead. I've murdered everyone officially. Yeah, so William Afton killed Arnold. There's one version here, but I think that's fake. Margaret's just been passed. So yeah, that's everyone. Everyone's dead. Due to your performance last week, that you have been removed from the position. Additionally, you are under arrest for the many murders of your neighbors. No, no, please. It was an accident, I swear. Ah, great. With the right to call. Oh, I'm in jail. I went to jail. Oh, no. I don't know how to do... I'm glad I've got at least one more wanted posters, which is on this side. That means they're both even now. I have roughly took a look at them. So I do know roughly what they are. I'm gonna be a different type of person. I'm gonna let everyone in. Okay. So now I'm just looking for the only last one I'm looking for. Ah, you're clearly a double ganger, but I think you should be allowed in. Ah, you're here. Oh, don't worry about it. It's nothing important. I just saw you before. Really? Yeah. Just let you in. Da da da. We're all gonna die. But for different reasons. I think this will be quicker deaths because I think overall, because it gets rid of rows, it's more like, yeah, none captured, double gangers entered. You can tell there's like more because it's like 6, even though it's like 3. So who's dead? So apartment 2, floor 1 is dead. And apartment 3 floor 2 is dead. And then there's another apartment. Yeah, apartment 3 floor 1. This is very... Okay. Sign, move. Sign, move. Da 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 da. I actually got you again in the same one. I just need 2 more. Okay. Oh, no, you. There you go. Even though I've already got you, and that's not really going to help. I'm also going to be realistic. I am still going to do like, oh, here's this part to this part. But I'm going to put trying to get the S week on pause because that is frustrating me and it's like causing me a bit of like headaches. So I am going to be like, I'm sorry, but be put on pause. Oh, we have no one in the 4th floor. Only 2 apartments left in the 2nd floor. And only 1 apartment not here. So 2 apartments. Okay. I mean, realistically, for a while, this would be the last Fast on My Neighbor. Is that I've just been getting burnt out for a bit. But I'm like, the perfect week. And I want to come back to it fully. But not for a bit. I just knew I could get these 2 more easier ones, and then I was like, maybe I could, but I'm like, yeah, I feel a bit burnt out. So I feel like I just want to just be like, I'm gonna just not. So that means it's going to be Blacktro is on Monday, besides the next one, which will literally just be everything move forward and I do Henry Stickman. There is a realistic chance that I don't finish this. If that's the case, obviously then there'll be 1 more. Yeah, this is day 4, so that's... No, not that one. 1, 2, 3... Elements. Where is it? What are the different elements? Oh yeah, it's this one. 5, 3, 6, 8, 7, 0, 9, 1, 2. There will also be another one where when I come back, take the sound again, realistically. Also, because I want to keep the last thing, I am still going to keep it. It is going to be 30 minutes. So, that's going to be a thing. But, there's no longer connected to current content. Why is it not? You goddamn... Blah, blah, blah. Can you work? Can you work now? Can you work now? Can you work? The content's not over everyone. Okay, yeah, I know that. I know that. I acknowledge that. Now go into the new one. Now go into the new one. The new stream. Please. It's not that hard. Apparently it's something to do with my fan not working. Again. This one will just be like the other one, which will just be like another 30 minutes one. Okay, so some of these people you might have seen already because I wanted to figure out what was going on, so I just left and came back. Also, I'm just gonna cross this one quickly because I don't need it right now. Apparently I need the fan thing, the fan appy thingy on. So that's gonna happen. I'm just gonna do that. Sorry about that. Also, sorry about getting a bit annoyed. This is the second time I've had it for Umusume Pretty Derby. I just resetted it, but I am starting to get annoyed that it keeps happening. I think it's something to do with my fan. Yeah, I'm going to answer this again. 4, 2, 8, 6, 5, 3, 8, 5, 5. Okay, okay. I was about to be like, oh, I'm going to restart it and being like, oh, this is what I've done in the last stream that was lost. But I'm like, no, because it was actually, some of the stuff is actually funny and I want to keep it. So this one's just going to be 30 minutes. And I need to make sure the fan thing is on and open. Okay, this is the last day. And then realistically, with the last sort of like 30-ish minutes, which will be more like 35, I am going to look into a bit of Henry Stickmin, the volume. Okay. Dead, dead, dead. The first floor, gone. The second floor, it's just Isaac. The third floor, okay, it's literally just Isaac. So I need someone to go in as a double ganger of Isaac. There you go. I love it just pretending to be Isaac, but now everyone else is dead. And the game was. Also, the two other wanted posters aren't even, I think, Isaac. Five, 3, 6, 7, 8, 0, 9, 1, 2. Correct, here's why it doesn't matter because the last one wouldn't be used because everyone is dead. Also, I don't know why they just like, wait, no. Alright, thank you. You were able to control this building. That means I've got all of them except 3. And these 3 are, besides this one, which is I just need to get wanted posters, and I don't think I can do that besides playing the game. I'm just going to acknowledge that this is getting a bit hard. So, again, the fan thing is on. Yet the fan thing's like 70. Why are we at 80 degrees temperature? Why is that a good temperature? I need it lower. Max speed. Up the max speed. It's like my heater is going off the chain. Why is it not? Why is it not cooling the thing down? Okay, that's not what I want. You know what I want? Can we just minimum? Can there's a way that I dashboard ideal temperature cold? Can we turn down the temperature? This is like it's at 80 and my computer's heating the fuck up, which is not what I want. Okay, so let me just, I think it's because of probably some stuff here. So let me just quickly, I don't know how much that is. So if I want to go public, okay, downloads videos, it's not that bad, downloads. Okay, why is it still hot? Okay, I think it's because of this. I downloaded a Tor browser and I'm like, that is not great. Not good. So where's the bin? There's a lot of stuff in my bin which could help with the thing. Well, could not help with the thing. So let's just double check pictures. Might as well delete all of these. And delete that one. Videos. There, mostly the thing I'm fine with. Delete that. Which one of this is? Yeah, no, I don't have a zoom. Why is there a zoom image? Okay, so documents. It's mostly fine. Okay, that's good. Okay. Let's go on to him and then let's do the actual thing that I also want you to do, which is essentially manage and uninstall. I'm annoyed about the last That's Not My Neighbour is essentially a two-parter because it was spliced together. Also, Zeehovd. And then let's place that in there. And then let's do the fun part. Well, not the fun part, but the chaotic part. I'm also going to check something out and do a little bit of stuff. I don't know why it did this. I am a bit annoyed. Oh wait, no, I did the wrong one. Some of these might get switched around a bit. Like this one, I might not want to put in there. There's nothing in there, so I'm gonna put you for... No. Also, that shouldn't be in there. How is it? That's the one above. I'm gonna put... Persona 3 reload. That's what I'm gonna keep there. But for now, this is until 35, and then there's the timer on the end for like the goodbye. This one I think will be short-ish. Aha! I'm just gonna like mess around with the settings a bit, which I usually do for the end of the ones. Okay, now I need to do the... Oh shoot, that happened. Is that good? Hello? Okay, options. Okay, that. Full screen. Yeah, I want it full screen. Subtitles on. BIOS 1 of 5, fails, none. And then obviously that moves to the next one, and then the next one, and then the next one. Huh. There's none. And obviously one of the things with the Henry Sigmund is trying to find all the fails and all the BIOS, which I will do. That is the goal in generally mine. The reason why, and also I am going to do some stuff here. And I also want to talk about generally the plan. Because this is still, I think, not out. I might actually quickly... Okay. Actually, I'm going to check this out a bit. But I want to check, see if there's any updates to the thing. I think they would put it in this section here. But that could be a possibility. Okay, so that's open me side. And then I'm just going to check. I might do this every single time I swap a new game out and a new game in, because it'll allow me to sort of look at what theoretically, if there is another update. It's in development thing yet, but don't worry, they'll promise it will be including the next major update, and they look already, or is it coming? So, peaceful mode. Okay, so basically nothing really much. I've done all the game. I can't do much more. Collection. And then go on to Z hold. And then uninstall. So the idea would essentially be the same. So what's going to happen is Balatro will now be the next game. Then it'll be Persona. Then it'll be Usumume. And then it'll be 1,000 times Resist. With that. And then it'll be Henry Stickmin. Now, here's where... Obviously, I don't think I need to do this, but this is for both me thinking about it and you. Uma Musume essentially is forever. Same with Balatro. I think at a certain point, I might want to... If that gets up to 100, I might also put a temporary pause in it and then swap out another game temporarily. But Persona... I think I've said that I am nearly not that far away from that. And obviously I'll put another game in there and then swap it for something else. So I get a bit of a switch. Obviously, I'm not going to do this one until... I'm not going to do both of these. I might still do this on my phone, but then do this on streams and then occasionally switch every so often. But the idea that I've got with this is that I might try and switch this one out eventually. That means Mondays will be Balatro. I don't know what's going to happen with that. I feel like at the moment I'm fine. I'm still doing pretty good. I've still got the decks that I'm dealing with. This one, I think I'm on 34. And going to the next one isn't going to be too hard. Maybe the achievements might be a little bit annoying. But it's not going to be too hard. It's not going to be too bad. And that's going to be the next one. Which would mean the next one on this. This one, I don't know. I'm getting pretty good and I really like this. So I don't want to get rid of this at the time being. Because it's so fun and the streaming is so insanely cool. 1,000 times Resist. I think I'm at the halfway point. Also, I know, by the way, spoilers, for anyone who doesn't want to see spoilers, the one thing I don't get is, for most of these achievements, I'm so close to getting. But the one I don't get is, why is... I want you to call me Blue. I'm confused. I know there's probably something with that. There's some stuff I don't fully get with this yet, because there's some stuff that I haven't unlocked yet. I'm nearly done. Also, with 1,000 times Resist, one of the things I am going to acknowledge, one of the things that you have to do is figure out what you need to do and put the correct responses, or you will retry. I'm not good at that type of stuff. So overall, with this, I'm going to get a guide of here are the answers you need to put for that. Which I am excited for, because that means, because I'm on part 10, not for this one, actually. Is it part 10? I think it's... No, it's part 9. Nope. Wait, no, I think it is part 10. No, part 9, and then it's part 10. That's happening. That's going to be a thing. So that's going to happen. And then, obviously, that means Henry Stickmin. Henry Stickmin's a bit more simpler, because a lot of the achievements are getting profiles, getting this. Realistically, I don't think it will take me too long to complete this. But as a result, the edits won't be really a lot. Maybe there'll be a cut near the beginning, but it will be mostly one continuous. So, yeah. That's the general idea. Then, the more important idea is, one thing that's going to happen, I need to do research on my phone. No one say anything about Misai Peaceful Mode, and I'm going to acknowledge that I think they would have said something if it was February or March. So I don't think it's February or March. I trust it's the beginning of 2026, the first half. And the first half, to me, would be the first 6 months. So I don't think it's going to be March, because there's nothing coming out saying a March release. But I think by this point, it will be March. Actually, why am I not putting the background's appropriate? March, I don't think so. Actually, is there any discussion? Communities. No, I don't want to do that one. March. So, obviously, the beginning of the year, it can't be January. January's gone past. February, I think they would have put something here if it was February. Or even March. I think it could be March. It could be like, by the way, we've done March. But that still leaves the beginning of the year being April, May, and June. I think realistically, it would be more late April, early May. Obviously, I'm not going to claim that I know when this game is coming out. I am not a person who knows how to predict the future. I would love to be able to claim that I know the ability to predict the future, but I do not. Yet. I'm joking. But that's the idea. That's the general gist of it. It's going to come out, stuff is going to happen, but that will be the general idea and the general prediction of it. Right? That late April, early May. So what does that mean stream-wise? So Monday to Friday, because I think I just have, actually I'm gonna like quickly get this. Sometimes I like talking about this because then it puts the idea in my head of like, why is it all turned to a cube? Why am I a cube? Oh yeah, that I don't mind. That's just the order of how I do reviews in a very weird way. Yeah, this needs a change. But if it's 45 for this, and I think I've got at least another 15, that would mean for at least Persona, the 11th, and I'm including technically it would be here, but don't worry about that. If it's 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35. I know it's still 40. So 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. Realistically, I think I'm going to finish like this one that I'm currently on, which is here, in essentially, so that's 9, 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So they'll be finished round about each other, round about late April, which is when I think Misai Peaceful Mode will come out. Realistically, if that is the case, if 2 games get released, I'm most likely one of the 2 games, because Henry Sigmund, I'm guessing will be in 10, and assuming that like my stream next week, because I'm away on holiday, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's also releasing round about early April, which kind of makes sense because I do 1 stream per game for like 1 hour, and then I just continue. It does mean that late April would be when I get new stuff. Besides, I think also realistically, 13th, 14th, 15th, 16th, 17th, 18th. 18 is when you get the first one. It does mean that like that will be released on the 27th. And the last one of this will be on the 16th. But because of that, that will be the general plan, the general whatchamacallit. I am going to change this to I am excited to try it, but I know because of how it works, if I start playing it now, there's a bunch of stuff happening. So why is it on 09? It should be on 09. Because today's 09. Duh-duh. Okay, so let me just grab this. 5. 1000 is also on 5, so this should be on 14th, and this should be on 13th. Anyway. So yeah. This will be the last one. That does mean I'm going to put 21, 22, 23 together for that, and that will be a thing. But when I come back to That's Not My Neighbour, which could be in late April, I just wanted to have a quick break for it. And I might realistically also do... It's just that I'm like, I am getting annoyed at this specific challenge. And there's a whole thing that I've heard before about if you're having fun and being entertained, people who watch you are going to get entertained. And I respect that. There are some challenges I want to come back to. If I actually go to here and go to here, quickly jump onto here, hold. Some of these I won't really come back to. Ultimate Custom Light, not really. Buckshot Roulette, I want to do the 1000s, but I don't want to do it right now. Cuphead, there's a lot of stuff I want to go back to on that. But realistically, that's 2027. Or if I have like a really big break. Because I don't want to do some of these until I come back to these. I also might, at some point, stop Balatro again like this. But Balatro, I think I'm mostly fine with. I still have a couple of challenges I feel like I can do. I might end it on 100, which is nowhere near now. We're on like 34. But yeah. Balatro's on Monday. Is going to start with, I think, like I said. Balatro is basically this order. Which is funny. Because usually this links to the first one. That means it'll be this one, this one, this one, this one. And then we'll go back to this one. With Henry Stickmin obviously being behind this one. But yeah. I am excited for what Henry Stickmin's going to be. That's going to be fun. I've watched Henry Stickmin. Obviously, that is a thing that I've watched. Is one of the things that I used to like watch, and I absolutely love it. Trying to get all of those would be like, maybe it might not even be 10. And if that's the case, realistically, if it's not 10, I don't know which one I might switch to. Realistically, I've got a couple. All of these are like really long. And the other one would be maybe Slay the Princess, which is also a long one. And I don't know when I'm going to finish Slay the Princess, but that would be another one that I would want to get into. But I just wanted a break. I just wanted to stop for a bit. I've had a lot of this. It's been fun. It's been really cool. But because I'm down to literally the wanted posters, Perfect Week, and Perfect Week if I kill Dr. William Afton. I know he's not William, I just call him Dr. William Afton. That is where I think I'm going to be like, I'm done. I tap out. So sorry that I cut this both in a weird way and that is being edited in half. If you go to the YouTube, they will be combined. I will assure you of that. Both with the highlights for both 21, 22, 23, and for both this stream, which will be combined from two split ones, and the two highlighted, which will be combined as well. But I hope you enjoy. I hope you like this chaos. the next game will be Balatro, but the next game to come into the cycle will be Henry Stickmin. But I hope you enjoy. I hope you like this video. And good night. Oh wait. And obviously, I am going to acknowledge I do need to change all of these because of that, but yeah. Good night. Actually, no, it's not 35. I'm doing this short. I don't know why I like keeping it to a specific hour most of the time. It's not. It's way over an hour, but... do you know what, people? Good night.